So we are back out here in the snow of Askiy Ridge once again today. 4 diamonds down, 4 left to go. We still need beavers, northern pintail, snow geese, and dusky grouse. Hopefully, we can cross one or more of those off the list today. And go figure, got a dusky grouse scooting across down here. Not even a hope of being a diamond. Maybe a hope of hitting him if we get the second shot, and just because we're missing those 4 species in particular, doesn't mean we won't go after other stuff. It's the very end of Manitoban elk drink time. We might get to 1 or 2 more lakes and catch them leaving, but I figure we should go and at least give that a try. So, got a 131 gold. Solid second shot anyway. And do we have any elk down at this lake? I'm kind of surprised to see that they're not. Maybe they're on their way out. Oh, this is so cool. We have aggressive wolves again, including a mythical. Snow on their backs this time. I've got the 450. So it's going to be a little bit underpowered for them. We may need to move around just a little bit more. And it surely helps if we can see what we're shooting at. So there's a 6. Ow. Still coming in from back there. Gonna get that shot. Just keep on moving. This this is going to get interesting really fast. It sounds like there's a bunch yet. Alright, good thing that was a 4, because that was probably a skull shot. Another one behind us. And that might be the last one. Just a level 3. That should be good. I love that they actually attack in multiplayer now. It makes all these maps, as I talked about in, I think, the last video, just so much more fun to hunt. Those encounters are among my absolute favorite in the entire game. So there's one of the 7s. I think this may... No, that's the 4. Where is our mythical? That's maybe screenshot worthy. Looks very much alive the way that it's sitting there. Anyway, that's a 6. A lot of golds in there. One of these two then, it clearly will be it. That's the mythical 38.24 brown fur type with the snow on its back. I mean, that is so cool. We lucked out because the snow just ended. Obviously, it's going to be melting off of everything's backs very shortly. Really cool encounter. There's the one that kind of lunged at us too. I love it. Any chance we get, especially an entire pack coming after us, I'm going to enjoy it a lot now that it actually can be a thing in multiplayer. So we got a beaver out there, and I brought the 223 today, for one because we've gotten actually a couple of diamonds with the new 3030, but also for a bit more range. Now, that guy's nervous gathering. Maybe we should just take our time. He's nervous too, so they've already spooked, and have actually gone back to doing what they do. A lot of times when that happens, if they all spook, they all kind of re-emerge in the same area. So just in case there's more, we'll kind of sneak down here. I mean, I don't see any others, so suppose we'll go ahead and try to get that one with the 223. Ideally, he'll turn at least a little bit. Typically, they don't, like, swim forever. And they stopped. I think that's going to get into a lung. And on the off chance there's others around, probably we ought to at least kind of pay attention. He just popped up out of the water. I don't know if that was... Oh, there's one. Well, that's a decent 4, actually. Does that work? I didn't think it would. It's worth a try. No sign of any others. So, we'll take our one. It was a 26.51 gold. And their lungs do come up real high like that. That's why I thought we might be able to make that shot. 57 meters, get a solid first beaver of the day. I don't know, if we work our way all the way up through here, there are gathering zones way up on the northern end of this area, so maybe there's more that didn't hear that? Oh, there's plenty of mallards, so if they didn't hear it, there could certainly be some beavers north of that. Well, we at least got another one down here. Jump down to this area just to kind of switch it up. I don't know if we should expect to see any others. Is that time of day when they should be out? But at the same time, kind of like before. Oh, only seeing some max weight 4-2. Do we just go for that? I don't like our chances of getting it. Why don't we just go for this one? That should bring it down. And there we go. There's the entourage. We have level 2, level 3. I might have been back. I think it's that dark brown too, but man, do they ever look melanistic when they take off. I always try to go for those just in case. Gonna keep on scooting up. There was at least one more warning call. I mean, it's an upgrade. 2 this time. That is the dark brown, and I mean, you can see why. If you can't get a good look at their head, pretty similar to the melanistics, and that is a rare they have, so something to very much be on the lookout for. Let's grab this one. all of a sudden we're like lagging big time as we claim stuff, so I don't know what that's going to spell for us. For now though, why don't we, if we can even stay in this server, head over to the west side of the map, maybe get after some snow geese for a little bit, dusky growls, and hopefully as bighorns start to drink, I know that's not one of the new species diamonds, but I really want some, we can chase them too. Well then. I mean, something was bound to happen, but I expected it to be a desync. So take 2. That guy's actually got a chance, but a very slim one. Better shooting than last time. I don't think he's even going to manage to take off. And we'll see what we can accomplish here. Now, the only negative is we're almost exactly where we started. So, 142, by the way, not bad. Way away from bighorn drink time, but we're just going to make do, head around the map, and maybe even double back to areas we went to in the last server. I wasn't really sure if we were going to pull that off, but Maxism and Pronghorn just kind of took off there. And what I figured we maybe do, because one of the species we've hunted the least so far would be Northern Pintail. So I went ahead, I grabbed Pintail decoys, and down here at this beaver dam area, you do get a lot of Pintail. So maybe we can sort of hunt both. By the way, 102 for that guy, so pretty solid level 4. Got him right through the upper neck. But maybe we can kind of set up close enough to where we might see beavers that if there's other ones around that we haven't yet seen, they walk into sight. And we can decoy some pintail in too. Man, before we do that, that's a nice wood bison. This guy looks huge. That's a 5. Okay, that's why he looks huge. 157 to 172. Holy. That is an incredible estimate. Well, I've got the 375. Why don't we just go ahead and try to get this shot? I'm half tempted to shoot that one when he turns though too. Look at the horns on that guy. He's just going to stand still. Let's see if we can tuck this right in there. We'll go for that one too. Why not? Thank goodness we spent some time spotting. I don't know why. I just assumed that wasn't going to be a 5. Not bad at all. So, coming down here for pintail and beavers, we get something way, way better. So both are laying right in here. This would be the big 4. That is a 148, so he's absolute, like, low end of his estimate. This guy was 157 minimum, where 158's diamond. Let's see what we're looking at here. Can't really get much indication here in the reeds. A little bit of horn wear there. 162.57, and our first animal ever in the Hunter Call of the Wild over 1,300 kilo. The other 2 diamond wood bison we've had were under that. Okay, that was almost bad. You gotta remember, and I didn't, their lungs sit really high up. We just skimmed the bottom of the left lung. That is cool though. I mean, 1,300 kilograms is a massive animal. You can see a little bit of True Horn's influence. He's not perfectly even. That's our 3rd diamond wood bison. Look at that. I mean, the horns are so big they're curling backwards. I think score-wise and obviously weight-wise, our best thus far. So I don't know if we just like ruin this area for beavers. It's possible, but basically thinking we're gonna go sneak into that spot, play some decoys, and see what we can accomplish. Oh my! Whoa! That scared me, and it scared the beavers when it went down too. It'll probably run to the water. Well, that's maybe the first time first and last time we'll ever have that happen. Just sneaking up here and a tree goes down. So there's probably the culprit. Oh, that's that thing where they get stuck? I've seen that a couple of times. Did we really not lung shot that? I'm not actually sure. It almost looked like it tripped over the tree that it took down, and here it is. That was actually really cool the way that went down. So I'm more willing to just shoot the first one we see here. Is that a bear running? Sounds like it. Anyway, since we're going to be sitting here a minute, nervous beavers that have spooked probably will pop back up, so let's just grab that. And I guess we'll just hunt right next to where it took the tree down, get our decoys out. Maybe something cool comes in. We've already had a couple of cool things right in this area. So there's all the beavers. We'll get a great look at everything that's in here. That one's got to stick with it still. I don't know. It would be nervous, therefore, did it bring it with it? I have no idea. Don't see anything real high level yet. There's a few back there that we can't get spotted. I think we've maybe seen them all. In that case, I suppose we'll take whatever we can. I kind of want to shoot that one just to... Oh, wait. Have we seen these? I mean, there's an insane amount of them right here, and yet, not even a level 4. So I still think we're going for this one. It's only a level 2. And we'll go for that shot too. Did that land, I think? Did we get them both? We did get both. So I think we'll have an interesting harvest screen to take a look at. Would have been probably the other one. That's a level 2 male right in the neck. Lucked out, which we've done actually a couple of times with shots today. This... Oh, interesting. There's no visual indication this one actually had a branch. Well, either way, long shot, and what's really odd, not a pintail in sight. And I actually, earlier on, I did set up, right here at the starter lake, pintail heaven, not a single one. I don't know, maybe if like it's a connection thing? I've seen that before with waterfowl hunting, but we'll sit here a little while longer. By the way, just like that, all the beavers are back. And we'll take another swing through everything. I don't think there's anything special. Why don't we go for this level 3 then? That's going to be a long shot there. And for the sake of hunting pressure then, if there's going to be no pintail anyway, let's not overdo that. And maybe we'll try going somewhere a little bit different. 23.87 silver for that. 223 is doing a pretty solid job on them. Now this was one of the reasons we brought the 223. We have a lot more range capability for longer shots of beavers. That's 350 meters. And getting the holdover just right on a pretty small target is always tough, but we're going to attempt this. I almost would rather have the Argus, but let's go with the Odin. That looked like it impacted about right. It's going down. We got that. Not bad. Looks like they have that tree about chewed down too, but we were as close as we've been to getting hit so far, so I think we're good on that. Well, we might get to see it yet. That guy's working on it. Got level 3 running off. Let's see. Oh, literally as we get here. Are you kidding me? Oh, we're just far enough away we didn't hear that, actually. We've seen it cause fleeing. Yep. It's not, like, immediate. But he took the tree down and took off running. Definitely been a good day to actually get to watch the trees go down. Number 2 on the day, and who knows, maybe there'll be more. But got blood here from the other one we shot. I don't know how it ended up on that side, but either way, gonna go ahead and grab that. Snow is coming down. We'll probably see maybe a little bit on it. Yeah, you can see it there, like on the head and neck. 26.68 level 4, I think makes it our best. I thought the tracking distance thing was supposed to be fixed based on the patch notes, but I don't know that I had this thing's tracks ever, and supposedly we tracked the 2 kilometers. Regardless, 346 meters away, definitely the longest shot on a beaver thus far. So headed up into the mountains a little bit. Got a mountain goat out there, not a very big level 3, but my goal is essentially to just cross down over here, and these 2 lakes for bighorn, specifically this one, are really good. And by the time we get over there, they should be drinking. So, gonna go ahead and try to get this guy. 450 versus mountain goat. Looks like the 450 is gonna win that battle. Got the snow on his back and everything. Would have been really cool if it was actively snowing, but we'll take it. By the way, there's a better one taking off over there. Probably gonna leave that alone again, if for no other reason, just to keep the hunting pressure at a minimum, but 75 score for that. Really cool to see, like, the remodeled mountain goats too. I didn't realize they were, like, basically this pathway between this outpost and that lake seems to be pretty good. Like, you can see the tracks. We've seen a couple already. This might be the place to go after them. So for what it's worth, that whole path thing might not be the best way to get to that lake. And respawning higher is... What is that? Well, there's some exploration we gotta do eventually. Anyway, I don't know where it's taking us. That's a big bull elk. Dang, that's a 4. Up to 434. He's got his little brother out there too. I don't know, like, that's that bighorn lake that I wanted to go to. There's at least a ram out there already. It's far enough this will be okay. I suppose we'll go for that. I can't believe he's only up to 430. He looks enormous. Gonna have to alert him. If we do it like this, again, the bighorn shouldn't have heard that. Apparently he barely heard that. In that case, let's shoot out that way. And can we at least get a decent shot? Maybe through there? He's going down. And we'll slowly scoot over here towards the Bighorn Lake. I surely hope there's more than just him. There typically is. Well, we got one more down there. He's nervous. Did he hear that? Were there wolves? I don't think he should have heard that. Either way, suppose we'll take that shot. Guess 450 does pretty good on Bighorn. And that elk should be laying somewhere back here. In fact, not that far from where our Bighorn fell. So he's a 418. I mean, it's a huge frame and stuff. And he is still 40 shy of diamond. That's amazing. And then our Bighorn, I'm thinking maybe goldish. 159. So gold by a decent little margin. Double lung at 166. And we'll try a couple of other Bighorn spots. That's a good looking one, man. 180 to 212. There's a couple of nice rams around here. Like, that's a max estimate 4. That's a decent 4. Elk laying up in there. This, by the way, and I hear pintail too. I literally tried to hunt them up here. Oh, those are mallards. Well, either way, let's go ahead and try to get that one. Diamond level 4s are a thing. It's got those big curls, so maybe there's a chance. Go ahead and get that shot. That's going to bring him right down. And so I think what'll be the final kill of this hunt. Looking pretty solid from here, although I think, like, just in general, the horn for, like, the diamonds drops down a little bit more. Yeah, he's a 181, so I think the curl is kind of, like, more like that on the really nice ones. The mass on this, though, is just absolutely ridiculous. Really, really good-looking ram, even at 181 and still 15 shy of diamond. But speaking of diamonds, let's take our diamond wood bison back to the trophy lodge. You know, I think it may finally be time to take this bison down. He's our best, I believe. 191.7. Just the model difference. The wood bison look so incredible. I mean, look at that. The horns on that guy are just crazy. The face, the eyes that we've talked about so many times, just so well done. I don't know what the best pose is going to be for this. Something like that's not bad. Doesn't show the horns quite as well. We might just go with kind of that default, maybe a little bit of a turn. Not too bad. I think, you know, plains bison, maybe some yak, other things in the lodge may be in trouble. I think the wood bison might be coming for their spots. They look incredible in the trophy lodge. So another trip to Askiy Ridge multiplayer, another trophy added to the wall, and hopefully plenty more of those yet to come. But on that note, that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.